Hello and welcome to this episode in our series on neurodevelopmental disorders. In our previous episode, we introduced the concept about the role of parents of children with ADHD, how actually the parents perceive the symptoms of ADHD, what they can do to assist the child. In this episode, we will try to give more details like how the parents can assist at the home level, how the child can get help at the school level, at the community level, etc. Come, let us meet our expert.
So at home, parents have a very important role in assisting children with ADHD. Environmental modification is very important. So when I say environmental modifications, it's important to have a organized environment and a very structured routine for a child with ADHD. And when you say about routine, it is well known that parents with ADHD would say that children have difficulty in following routines. So it's not just about a routine, maybe using cues in form of visual charts so that child can use this so as to go about with their routine is also very important. Second thing, when child is actually sitting down and doing some work that requires sustained mental effort like schoolwork, they may require to be provided a place that is free from distractions, that is toys, social media, so that additional distraction will not complicate their difficulty in concentration. Third thing, when you are trying to communicate with a child with ADHD, always use brief, short instructions so that they find it easy to comprehend. And when setting limits or telling expectations to a child, it should be very clear and it should be told to them in prior. So when I told about the routine, another most important thing for a child with ADHD is in their routine, physical activity should be a major part of their routine. This not only helps them remain calm, but it also affects multiple areas that ADHD affects these children. So for children with ADHD, many a times as parents find it difficult to understand initially, teachers may also not understand the challenges that a child with ADHD is going through. So it becomes very important for a parent to be your child's best advocate. Talk to teachers, collaborate with teachers so that how accommodations can be provided for a child with ADHD in school. For instance, making them sit in the first bench, giving them gentle redirections when they get distracted in the classes, helping them walk, maybe giving them small responsibilities like rubbing the board or getting a book from the staff room so that their hyperactivity is turned into more productive activities. So if there are additional academic difficulties that the parents note, the teachers notice, then it is important that academic assessment may also be required for such a child. So when we look at children with ADHD, many of them also have social skill deficits. So helping such children to navigate social situations is also very important. So in terms of understanding social cues, how to communicate with others, how to be assertive in what they want, these skills are very much essential for children because these children are also very much prone to be bullied in circumstances because they do not understand a lot of social cues. So such sort of interventions may also benefit children to be able to function well at a community level. So since these children often have a lot of behaviors that is seen as bad behaviors by parents, there is a constant negative feedback that these children get, and because of that naturally it can affect their self-esteem. So one of the most simple thing that parents can do with children with ADHD is set aside a specified quality time with your child where you talk to them, you speak with them, just listen to them, play with them, where there is no negative interaction and the focus is predominantly on positive interaction. Another thing is rather than focusing only on the negatives, it is very important that even a small desirable behavior by a child should be picked up and they should be appreciated for it. And whenever there is a bad behavior or an undesirable behavior, it is important that a parent does not call the child as bad girl or a bad boy, but rather label the behavior as bad. because that is important for the child. And sometimes a very simple thing of actually explicitly stating to your child that you love them and you care for them unconditionally also may be very important for building the self-esteem of a child.
This concludes today's episode, where we understood how a child with ADHD can get support at the school level, at home, in the community, and what are the things that we can do to improve the child's confidence. We'll be back with our next episode. Namaste.